Hi, welcome to Ray Reels. On our third day in Stirling Ranges, we decided to climb the Castle Rock. Castle Rock is situated in the Porongurup National Park. From where we were staying in Stirling Ranges Retreat, Porongurup National Park was around 53 kilometers further south, and we drove towards it. The Castle Rock Trail in Porongurup is around 4.7 kilometers return, and it starts at the Castle Rock picnic area and climbs through Jara, Mari and Kari forest, past the fascinating balancing rock to the base of the Castle Rock and the lower lookout. This is the picnic area, and there are barbecue facilities and a dining area here. To enter Porongurup National Park, you have to pay the national park entry fees, just as we did in Bluff Knoll. That was $15 per vehicle. And there is a big car park nearby, which was relatively empty when we went. After paying the entry fee, we started the climb. The entry fee can be paid only using credit card. There are some toilet facilities near the picnic area before we start the climb. It was drizzling when we started the climb, but we had our rain jackets on. This climb was relatively easy compared to the Bluff Knoll the previous day. So we didn't need any trekking poles. The ground was muddy and slippery along the way in some areas, so a hiking boot was really handy. Even kids could do this hike. I struggled a bit due to my asthma in the steeper section of the hike. For me, what was special about this hike were the trees. They were huge trees, and some of them were chopped, I think due to old age, and the log was left there. And it was fascinating to see all the different types of trees. It felt like you were traveling through a tropical forest. I was very thankful to my hiking shoes in the slippery sections. Unlike the Bluff Knoll the previous day, landscape here was totally different. We could not see any mountains. It was mainly greenery and trees. Then we came across a huge log of tree lying in the middle of the path, and they must have chopped off in the middle just to make way. Finally, the signpost which said there was 700 meters more to go. Now the excitement was building up. We came across the post which said, "There are 200 meters to go." I heard excited cries ahead of me, which said that they can see the rocks. So the last few steps were really quick. Then I came across the rocks. These were huge. It was amazing to see such huge rocks just randomly arranged on the top. There were lots of them. Then I sighted the balancing rock, sitting perched on another rock. The sight was just fascinating. From here on, the climb was on rocks and in some sections very narrow, so you had to watch your step. I could not help but stop at every few steps to look at the rocks, especially the balancing rock. The path is also strewn with roots of the trees there. I've read somewhere that balancing rock is a giant rock 6 meters tall and actually is not balancing but connected to the below rock through a stem. From this point, you can go to the right and climb these rocks, holding the staple-like huge metal handles on the rocks, and reach the ladder and the Granite Skywalk from there. I opted out from this more adventurous option and let my adventurous friend do it and take some pictures for me. So when you exit these rocks, you get the 6-meter high ladder. You climb and reach the Granite Skywalk. I opted to go to the left to reach the lookout. On the way, there were many more fascinating rocks. I could not help and stop and take more pictures. It was just a short 50 meters walk to the lookout. Up there you can see the skywalk. Because of no cloud cover, we could see the stunning scenery around the lookout. After a quick snack and a drink, we decided to climb down. The initial descent down was through a narrow gap between two rocks. I could not help but stop and watch my son carefully climbing down. The hiking boots came in handy here. It was now my turn to wobble down slowly, and I was less graceful than my son. My hamstrings and knees were still hurting from the previous day's bluff knoll climb. Time for final pictures with the balancing rock and saying our goodbyes. As we came down, we were looking for the signpost which said how many kilometers were left to reach the car park. By now we were quite hungry and tired, so it was welcome relief to see the car park again, and we headed home. Hope you like this video, and if you like it, consider subscribing. Until next time, it's bye from Vanaja.